Hello, welcome to the Charterstone Times, the only official podcast detailing the goings-on of the Charterstone apartment complex. Hello everybody, and welcome once again to the Charterstone Times. Today is Friday, August 2nd, 2024. It is the end of another week here in Santa Royale, California, and we hope that you've had a lovely one. Whatever your Friday night plans are, whether that is visiting loved ones, having dinner at their house, or perhaps spending even more quality time with your boss who you already see every single day of the week, we hope you enjoy it. And we hope that the Charterstone Times is a part of your plan as well. We would love it if you listened to us and shared all of our beautiful knowledge with the world. Before we get to that, however, we should check in with what is going on at the Charterstone apartment complex. When we last left off, it was the end of the workday yesterday. Estelle was just finishing up when her boss, Mr. Ed, and her boyfriend, Mr. Ed, came by to ask her a question. "Estelle, are you free to have dinner at my place tomorrow?" he asked. Estelle, not wanting to be fired and lose the only income that she has, replies, "Sure. Can I bring Libby and Pierre too?" Mr. Ed looked down at her condescendingly and replied, "Yes, Odin will love it, and after dinner I can show you a new song that I learned to play just for you." Estelle, realizing this trip would perhaps be longer than she first anticipated, simply replied, "Oh," and sighed internally. Today, we find that Estelle has gone to Ed's house with her pets for dinner. She walks in carrying Libby, the one-eyed cat, in her hand. Libby, long-time listeners will remember, once peed on Wilbur Weston's chair and got in a fight with her. Ultimately, this resulted in him drowning at sea, only to be washed ashore on a party island where he was able to drink copious amounts of alcohol. Next to her is Pierre, Wilbur Weston's old dog, which was smart enough to escape his clutches. He sits patiently on the door, waiting for a much better father and master figure to take notice of him. "We're going to see Odin, kids," Estelle talks to her dog and cat. "And Odin's wonderful daddy," she says. "Also her daddy, if you know what we mean." "Hello, my dears. Come in. I have dinner prepared for all of us," Mr. Ed says as he opens the door, holding Odin, a pure white cat, in his hand. "Thanks, darling," Estelle says as she kisses him, their lips tasting the sample of the soup which Mr. Ed has kindly prepared for them for dinner. "Meow," Libby meows. "Woof," woofs Pierre. How will things progress at this dinner tomorrow? We'll have to tune in then to find out. That's all for today's edition of the Charterstone Times. Thank you again, as always, for listening, and I hope you will tune in tomorrow to see what else happens in the exciting world of the Charterstone Apartments and Mary Worth.